I'm Logan Crawford, and right now on Spotlight, we are joined by Bruce Tryon, his wife Marilyn, and their lovely daughter Joan. Bruce is a devoted stay-at-home dad who is exploring the realms of adventure in his debut novel. It is called The Box and My Trouble Getting It. We are delighted to have the Tryon family join us here today on Spotlight. We thank the folks at Pro Isle Publishing for helping us put them in the spotlight today. And we ask viewers like you to support writers like Bruce by subscribing to our channel. Hello, Tryon family. Good to see you today.
Oh,
Hi.
You guys are in beautiful Massachusetts, I understand.
yes.
Okay, and finally you got some spring weather up there, which is great.
Yeah, it keeps fluctuating.
Yeah, one day winter, one day summer, one day spring, and you might be in New England, right?
Yes.
Just might.
Okay, sounds good. Let's talk about your book, Bruce. Tell the folks at home the big picture, what The Box and My Trouble Getting It is about.
It's an adventure. The main character is Joan Ebb, or John Ebb, depends on how I want to pronounce it. He signs on to a vessel for a 6-month contract, hoping to extend it to maybe a 2-year contract. He falls in love with the captain's daughter, which is prohibited. So then he finds the niece of the captain and he courts her, finds trouble, courts her some more. What else?
Well, it sounds pretty good. That's a good start, that's for sure. Is this the first book you've written?
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
And science fiction, is that an interest of yours?
Oh, yes, always has been.
Okay. Now, Marilyn, I assume you were one of the first readers and maybe his biggest fan or biggest critic. What did you think of the book when Bruce showed it to you?
She was both.
Tell us a little bit about that, Marilyn, when you read it. What was your
Oh.
reaction?
Well, it was a little surprising because he'd been doing it without my knowing he was really going that far with it. Of course, he wanted a little editing with it. And so I did some of that, and all of a sudden he had it published. So it was quite a process, but it was exciting.
I'm sure. And Joan, what was your reaction when you realized Dad had written this beautiful book that is published now and available for the whole world to read?
No, I'm doing my book.
Yeah, we're talking about my book this time.
There, come on.
We're done, Joan.
Just tell me real quick.
But you must be very proud of your dad, I'm sure, right?
Yes, I am. I'm doing my book too right now.
She is aspiring to follow in her father's footsteps.
Okay, great. Well, those are big shoes to fill, but I'm sure she will be able to fill them and do a great job. Tell us, Bruce, a little bit about your experiences as a stay-at-home dad. Did they influence the storyline or the characters of your book at all?
No,
No. Okay.
no, it just helped me. We have a bedroom. I have a little corner I can write in, or when my daughter's in school, I could go to a coffee shop and write, and use the coffee shop to write in.
Right.
So no, being home was helpful for writing a book.
Yeah.
But as far as the influence goes, no.
Okay. And this was your first novel. Science fiction is a love of yours. Is that why you decided upon the spacesuit and the cargo bay and all that?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It just happened to develop in the story.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, we're glad it developed into the story that it did. The spacesuit in your book doesn't initially fit the hero, right? Is that some kind of like metaphor for something larger?
No. It was just, again, the way the story fit. He was wearing too many clothes. He was in his own little jumpsuit outfit. So we had to take some clothes off in order to fit into the suit.
Gotcha. Tell me what it was like writing this book.
A roller coaster and a brick wall.
Yeah. And elaborate a little bit. So it was thrilling, yet at times you were stopped.
Yes.
Yeah.
At other times, as I said, I would get up and walk around, go to a different room, sit in the living room, or just walk out of the room sometimes is enough to spark some other idea for something.
Yeah.
Or as I say, when I went to the coffee shops, I could sit and watch people. Somebody would do something and I go, oh, maybe that'll fit, or just some other idea. It would spark me along.
And
also,
Marilyn, did you have any idea what Bruce was doing when he was going off to the coffee shop or secluded in a corner of the house somewhere, scribbling or tapping into the computer?
I knew he was writing, but I didn't know what it was, and I wasn't that involved in the process.
Right.
But
I'd imagine this would be very exciting for the family. Imagine this as a movie or a TV series. Have you guys thought about that at all?
we have, but at the moment, this particular book seems to be awful thin.
Mhm.
But they're talking. Pariah's talking about, excuse me, a Facebook. No, I'm sorry, it's a YouTube series.
Gotcha.
I've been saying there's some sort of animation on YouTube to promote it that way.
That'd be very cool. That'd be very cool. How
I
long
see
did it
a lot
take you
of it.
to write the book, Bruce?
Couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Never really sat down and figured out the time on it. Was just sitting down and writing it.
Yeah.
I'm
And
more,
so you worked on it from time to time over the course of years. And did you know where the story was going when you were writing it, or did it just kind
No.
of?
not a
No.
clue.
Yeah,
I don't outline. I sit down and just type,
gotcha.
which is dangerous because I've been known to do some typing, go along, and then repeat almost what I did, say 2 or 3 pages before. Because I'd not only repeat it, but also tell it most of it in a different way.
Right.
So I get 2 different versions of something the same.
So imagine the editing process took care of that. You deleted the repetitive scenes and took the best of the two, incorporated them together.
Yeah, basically, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. And are you working on anything else right now?
I am working on a second book. The title is Back in Trouble Again.
And this is a sequel to The Box of My Trouble Getting It?
No, actually, they're almost standalone.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the characters are similar, or there are characters brought over from the first book, but they could stand alone.
Gotcha. Gotcha. And what was this writing process like? Similar to the first?
Yes.
Yep.
I sit down and do it or don't do it. My wife gives me ideas and corrections and stuff. And I've also got my sister-in-law involved as a third party that doesn't know anything about the book.
Right.
So she'll read it and she'll give me comments on it.
Okay. Okay. We don't want to brew any family trouble there. Your sister-in-law being a critic could be tough sometimes, right?
No, actually, it was helpful
Okay.
because she saw things we didn't see.
Yep.
So it was very helpful.
Yeah, it's very helpful to bring a fresh set of eyes to any project, really, to look at it in a way you didn't look at it before, to have a perspective that is unique to your own. So that's great. I'm glad she's helping you out.
Yes.
And so did you always have a lifelong passion towards writing, or is this something that developed in middle age a little bit?
Little of both.
Yeah.
I think I might have tinkered when I was younger, but I
Right.
never got into it. I've been writing probably all of my daughter's life, which is about 25 years.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, we're glad you took the time. We're glad you developed the story. The name of the book is The Box and My Trouble Getting It. It is a wonderful tale of science fiction adventure, and I think it will really touch you, and I think it'll really capture your imagination. And we'd love to see this on the big screen, Hollywood. if you're listening. We're delighted to be joined today by Bruce Tryon, his wife Marilyn, and their daughter Joan. Thanks so much for joining us here today on Spotlight, guys.
Bye.
Thanks.
Thank
And
you.
to the folks at home, I'm Logan Crawford, thanking you for your time this time. Until next time on Spotlight.